Hey everyone, Burton's back and Winterhold is continuing with its defensive efforts. I've decided we're going to go ahead and try and take Skyrim first, then we'll move on, try and take Cold Rock. Be aware that we can go ahead and get ourselves white peace with this, but actually I would like to win this war. It'll put us in a slightly better stead. In terms of military, we are rebuilding some from our vassals. It's going to be a while before we can do anything with it, seeing as we do have an open revolt at the moment. So let's speed things up a little bit. We'll go 3 speed for now. Meanwhile, we've got the armies. Oh my god. Looks like we've got some more problems. Whiterun, they're going to be against us as well. So, let's do what we can. In fact, you know what? Whiterun shouldn't have that many possible levies there. Let's actually head down into Whiterun. We're not going to declare white peace unless we need to. We'll abandon the siege. Damn it, they've got 1,000 troops. Right, well, we're in the forest here. I'm going to let them attack us. Let me just see if we've got anyone we can appoint who is a very good flanker or anything like that. Let's have a look. Lord Mayor of Movenskal. He's experienced, no particular traits. You're extreme terrain leader, Manilus. Wastelands, Ashlands, Arctic. Now you'll do for 1. And we may as well give Aranskar 1 as well at the same time. Okay, so Volorund, what territory is this? That's Arctic. Let's head into the Arctic. And then we'll try and give command to my son, Manilus. Okay, is Manilus in my court? He is. So we'll take him off of surveying. That'll free him up here. I'll go on the flank. So it's plus 20% bonus. Denilus, what's he got? Disorganized. Do we really want Denilus there? He's extreme terrain leader as well. Okay, and we'll have me as well. Let's get out of there. They'll be on the 22nd. We'll be out well before that, it looks like. 22nd of the month, we'll be out on the 11th. So we're going to Volorund and we'll see what we can do there. We've picked our territory to try and negate. Oh my god, got more war going on. This is going from bad to worse. We need to do something about this. Let's see if we can get ourselves any quick alliances. The alliance that we were planning fell apart when the Kingdom of Anvil did. Prince Severin. Now my son's still married to him, but he's nowhere near the power that he once was. Who do we actually have? Do we have any sons left? Tyrannus has gone and married. And Vanek isn't. Vanek's actually getting near the age. So is it anyone? Anyone at all? Here we've got a Northern Baroness. Let's have a look. And that's actually quite nearby. Smaller piece of territory. Potentially another 700 or so. And we'll give that a go. They'll say yes, but potentially in a couple of years that will get us an additional 700 troops. Now, who can we actually call up? About 1,000 if we're lucky. We have no prisoners, which is somewhat unfortunate. But let's get here and we'll see. Now, with the fact that we're at war with so many different people, perhaps we can get some of our enemies to run into each other. They've accepted the suggestion. These guys are heading on us. We're not going to have enough troops to sustain this attack, but we are going to let them attack. And then hopefully it's going to allow us to rebuild a little bit. What I am going to do is go for the white peace, seeing as we are greatly outnumbered. So let's see what's what. There we go, it's ended a white peace. It allows us to pull up a few more troops, not many though, so let's see where these troops would actually land. 134, 16 there, that's not great. We'll disband you guys. The 78 there is pointless. 134, we'll actually send you guys to try and catch up, so you'll be there on the 10th. Yeah, so they're a couple of months behind easily. Right, so we've managed to take the land back in Vollerud. I'm going to let them attack us. We're suffering from attrition. 100 supply limit. Arctic. Right, okay. Let's disband you guys. If these guys were to go into Vollerud, hopefully they would suffer from the same attrition that we have. So what we're going to do is split our units in half, and we're going to disband half of our units. Now we are still going to be suffering from attrition, and what I'm going to do is let's get you guys out of there best you can. We'll leave 300. Now these 300 we're going to put in commands. We'll do Denilus, Extreme Terrain Leader, and we're actually going to pop everyone in the centre. We'll see if these guys are able to get out of there in time. I really just want to try and get them on the attrition hit. Yes, they are actually suffering from it as well, which is what I like to see. Okay, so that is part one of the plan. I'll get these 38 disbanded before they get murdered. So with 183 gold, we really need to decide what's going to happen next. My wife is pregnant, so we're going to be spending money regardless. So here's what we can do. Within our decisions, we can hire adventurers, 500, and we can hire bandits. I think we're probably going to hire adventurers for 150 gold. We would only get 500 though. That's actually not a lot considering the amount of mercs we can get for a similar sort of price. I think we'll be better to go for mercenaries. Yes, the upkeep would be somewhat problematic, but we can get 2,000 of them. Potentially the 2,000 can take care of the bulk of these armies. Okay, let's get round to Dawnstar. We'll get the boats to head on over to Dawnstar to pick up these guys. Manilus, what have you been doing? Oh well, excellent. He's been stealing, but he's agreed to pay it all back, which is good for ourselves. Mission to Anvil has been a success so far. So what is this war actually for? It's all against our tyranny, which is somewhat of a problem. So I'm going to get you guys on the boats, and we're going to get you back around to the capital. Now we can call up some men within the capital itself, which I am going to do so, but before I do that, I'm actually going to call up the Go See Merchant people, I think. So let's do that. Let's get them to the capital. If we can call up someone else, that would be great. Another 78, okay. We've got 207 or so troops here. Okay, so I'm going to send all of you guys this way. We do have some additional troops down in the south, but I'm actually going to leave them to rebuild. There's a massive army down there, so we're going to need some troops. So we're going to go up this way, get to the capital, hire some mercs, and then we're going to swoop round here and try and take out both these main armies. That's the plan anyway. Let's see if that plan goes to plan. If not, we might be in a spot of bother, but hey, I'm pretty sure we can be in worse trouble than we're in right now. This is manageable. The Queen was just called into law, Queen Amanda. We really need to be doing something about Queen Amanda. She's only got one piece of territory left. Good news is we are going to run into this army here very soon. And our army has pretty much arrived off the boats. It wasn't too many of them, only 40 odd or so. Excellent, so we've managed to go ahead and do that. So, as time is pressing, let us go ahead and get the men on board the ships. We'll send them round this way. We'll combine you guys together. Looks like all of these are on the move now, so they've probably got wind that we're on our way. Anytime people, come on over. So they're going to short flow. That's fine. They are far too late. Oh, who lacks a guardian? It's my son, so we'll go ahead and get him educated. I think we'll get him educated with... it's a difficult one. Mavis is probably the best. He's a tyrant as well. He wants to become prestigious. I'm not comfortable doing that. I'll send him to Valund. Okay, so our men have arrived. I think it's time for us to call up our personal men, so we've got almost 2,000. And what I'm going to do is call up the smallest batch of people, the Redwater Roamers, 3,000, because in a lot of this area, supply limit is probably going to be about 3,000 or so, so we're going to have to make sure we're not exceeding that. Damn, we can either decide to pay for this. Ruined economy, yeah, I think we're going to pay for that one. We've been ignoring it far too long now. And we need to go ahead and make sure our economy is good enough to support us, because right now our monthly balance is garbage. So what we are going to do is assault. And we're going to move and claim at the same time. So this army here, that's our end goal. We're going to try and do this. Oh, we've had another son, Gallius. Or Glalius. We'll see how we get on with him. So all we're trying to do now is stop the tide. We'll see how many are there, 300 odd or so. I think we're going to ignore that and we're just going to go straight for the army. So, we've got this army to break up and then we've got to try and take care of these guys. So let's do what we can. Unfortunately we don't have enough ships. No, that's all the ships that we actually have. Can we actually hire some? We can, but it's going to probably be pointless for the amount of time we're going to use it. I was just thinking maybe we could get our ships here, move the men round, do it that way. And nothing to say that we can't do that. It just means that we're going to take 1,700 men. And we do have to give away some land as well because our demand size isn't helping. Ideally, Dunmarch, Nurngrad, they'd be a couple of places that we'd be giving away, but I can't give them away right now, I don't think. Manalus, we've actually given him Bleakwall, which is over there. I would give him Asselvans, but you can't at the moment. So afterwards we'll certainly be having a look at that. Let's go in and take care of the remnants then of this particular army, and we'll speed things up a little bit so we're not waiting all day for it to occur. So this should really affect the war score if we're able to win it. Now we've got over 1,000 men difference, they have no one commanding their centre, they're actually breaking as we speak, which is nice. There we go. And we'll take Shortfall back and then we'll pursue what's left of this army. Shortfall will be just a quick assault. And they're actually heading up to Castav. So let's follow these guys to Castav. And then we'll very quickly try and take back some of the land. Now there is a mighty army down here. What war are they involved in? They're involved in this one. Oh, what is this? They propose a white peace. I think we're going to accept that. Brilliant. And with that, we are back on track for now. I think we're going to take care of Whiterun. Or should we? We're actually closer to here. Now we can call up a lot of additional men, so let's go ahead and do so. If we have enough nearby, that would be great. If not, not a problem. We'll get everyone here. Just a question of how fast we can go, because we want to try and take care of this larger army first. Whiterun are going to be an afterthought, but once again we are left to ignore a war. And I think if we can stay at peace for a little bit longer, it's becoming more and more difficult at the moment. Don't forget, because we're a warlord, pretty much anyone can rise up against us at any time. Now we do want to become the High King, which has always been our goal, to farm Skyrim. In fact, they've actually suffered a little bit there. If we can take care of this at the same time, I am more than happy to do so. Let's get all of you guys there to Dunstad. Please don't suffer from attrition. We're going to go down and try and smash this army straight away. Hopefully by that time they will have had enough. Get you guys up that way as well, please. I'll send the ships back to the capital, we don't actually need them now. Okay, here we go then. So as the men are arriving here, we're going to put in command Manalus, please, because this region is Arctic. Manalus is an extreme terrain leader, so is Denalus, so we'll give him a command there. Denalus is disorganised though, so it's not going to be the best, but I'd rather have it than not have it. We'll wait for these 50 men. Oh no, we won't. We'll go straight on him. You guys can reinforce. Right, so hopefully we're going to scare these guys into a white peace now. They do have feral lycanthropes. We're in Sarthor. Oh god, we're going to have to pay again. 38 gold. Okay, let's do it. We're just hemorrhaging money. The good news is we're actually winning this battle, which is great. They've actually all been crushed. Right, where are they heading to? We'll go and take care of that. We're in the other battle as well. And the army of Whiterun isn't actually doing too well against our forces, which is good. That's exactly what I want to be hearing. Oh, unfortunately, they've managed to turn it around. Are our 50 units going to make up for this? I very much doubt it. They've arrived far too late. Let's get you guys up to Dunstaff to try and help out a little bit. We've managed to capture someone. Is she worth anything? 10 gold. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Where are you guys going? Ansylvans. Right, we'll do a chase to Ansylvans. Let's split the forces, take back Ravenstead at the same time. They've paid the ransom, so that keeps us head above water for another couple of months. Have we actually? You're okay for now. Okay. I lost my train of thought then when that popped up. Yeah, we were going to have a look at prisoners. We have no one else to go ahead and ransom, so we're pretty much stuck with what we've got. Threats we could do with having a look at. We've only got 3 known plots. None of them are really affecting us too badly at the moment. Well, we've landed in Ravenstead, so we're going to be taking that land back very soon as well. We also need to take care of this army. The war score on that one's actually ticking over nicely in our favour because we have won that large battle, which is good. Now, my liege, my mission to Anvil has been a success. That's great, it's just a shame you're not a king. But it would be very nice if we can go ahead and back him. Unfortunately, his daughter's dead, so with that goes our alliance. So it means that we've got someone free. Now, who can we actually do? Is there anyone who's going to be nearby? What about you guys? You're a baroness. You've gone ahead. Oh yes, yes. We remember that. So that will hopefully get you on side for us. Right, we'll leave that open. Food for thought for the next one. Let's go ahead and try and attack these Denless. Don't mess up this time. So it looks like these guys are very steadily moving to Riften. So let's combine our forces again now. Well, like I say, we're going for the white peace with this one. It will take us forever to try and reclaim back all of the land they've taken, because we've also got to consider this army, and there's also quite a large army of Evermore up here as well. Damn it. So as we go ahead and try and join our armies together, I think we'll bring this episode to a close. We are wading in very deep water, but right now we're doing okay. We're managing to keep our heads above the swarming tide, and we'll see how we got on moving forward. One day though, Whiterun will be ours one day, but for now it's defensive mode. See you guys in the next one.